Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu. The Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat. Honorable Member of the House of Representatives, representing Kosofe Federal Constituency, Honorable Rotimi Agunsoye. The Chairman of the Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Works and Infrastructure, Honorable Abiodun Tobu. Honorable Member of the House of Representatives of the House of Assembly representing Kosofe 1 constituency, Honorable Sonny Okanlawon. Honorable Member of the House of Assembly representing Shomolu 2 constituency, Honorable Rotimi Abiru. Members of the Lagos State Executive Council, especially the Special Advisor to Mr. Governor on Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Mrs. Aramide Adeyoye. The Commissioner in the Audit Service Commission, Honorable Kafilat Ogbara. Body of Permanent Secretaries, especially Permanent Secretary, Office of Infrastructure, Engineer Rotimi Thomas, and his works counterpart, Architect Adebayo Odusoya, as well as that of Public Works Corporation, Engineer Femi Daramola. The Commissioner of Police, Akeem Odumosu. The Chairman of Kosofe Local Government, Moyo Sore Ogunlewe, and other LCDA chairmen here present. Leaders of our party, especially the Governor's Advisory Council, Papa Honorable Olumuyiwa Sosoya. Former member of the House of Assembly, Honorable Segun Olulade. The contractor and Managing Director of Zenon Construction, and Oba Samuel Alamu Edun Arobaji, and other Obas and traditional chiefs here present. Our community leaders, the Yaloja General of Nigeria, ably represented by Mrs. Oluwatoyin Oguntola, chairmen and members of the various unions, party faithfuls, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I say good afternoon to every one of you all. I welcome you to the formal commissioning of 9 roads and a bridge. I say 9 solid roads with a compiled bridge. You all agree with me that if it were in some other states, 9 or 10 roads will be shared across one a month so that they can have things to talk about. But in Lagos, that is not our system. Mr. Governor does it in multiple ways. Just last Monday, he handed over 3 standard roads in Victoria Island. He has done the same in the educational sector. The housing sector has not been left behind. Distinguished guests, I'm sure Mr. Governor deserves a resounding round of applause. Without much ado, Mr. Governor and Mr. Deputy Governor, with your kind permission, permit me to now formally invite that woman you have entrusted with the task of managing the portfolio of works and infrastructure. She is an engineer and a very energetic one at that. Please put your hands together for Mrs. Aramide Adeyoye as she steps forward for the welcome address.
Sorry. Sorry. We don't want to change the program. So, no more take it.
Governor? The House member, Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Kosofe, members of the House of Assembly, they are present in large numbers, my Chairman, House Committee on Works, Honorable Tobu. The House member representing Kosofe 1, Honorable Palam, as well as Honorable Akimo. GAC leaders here present, in large numbers of Ashofoya. At the back here also, I see a lot of them. I'll just, the kind permission of Mr. Governor, let me stand on all the established protocols, but with the depth of my heart, I can tell you, I'm indeed delighted to be here, and I welcome you all. Like I said earlier, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to this ceremony. The commission of 9 network of roads and bridges in Soluyi community, Kosofe Lga government area. The event that you're witnessing today signifies the completion of the project, and for several reasons it's important. Number one is the fact that it places on record the determination of this government towards doggedness and commitment towards achieving the Lagos State agenda, and two, it demonstrates the unwavering commitment to energize the local economy and improve the welfare and well-being of the citizenry. Number three is the fact that it confirms our pledge to citizenry, the assurance that we gave them that we'll complete all of the projects inherited from previous administrations, so long as it falls within the team's agenda. In all of this, thank you. That to say that thanking you actually ensured that we completed Pen Cinema, and we're here today. This project was commissioned, it started in 2017, and then because it fitted into the team's agenda, and it's for the greater good, we are also completing this. In all of this, the cardinal focus of this administration is its policy on inclusiveness that ensures that no part of the state is left behind in the quest to extend government to inner parts of Lagos. Only last Monday, we were in Victoria Land Axis, and we did commission 3 network of roads in the central business districts. Today, we are here to commission 9. For us, the driving force behind this is to ensure connectivity and reduce the burden and pressure on major arterial routes that lead to an integrated intermodal transport system, which in turn opens up the economy. It should be noted that prior to the project's inception, the only access in and out of Soluyi community that was there, the ever-busy Ayodele Okewo Street at the beginning there. And it's the road that brought to the Deeper Life Christian Church. Everybody that knows that road, you know that the church and then the group block that you have there. So it's better imagine when you have just a single point of entry into a community. The attendant traffic grid block arising from high vehicular volume, 3 peak periods necessitated the provision of an alternative route to ameliorate the discomforts residents around the area experience while also addressing environmental challenges, particularly flooding, due to inadequate drainage system. More so, the low-lying and swampy nature of the area had made the existing conduit drain parallel to most of the roads to be blocked and rendered ineffective. This resulted in flooding and flooding of the road whenever it rained. Thus, with the result of this administration to continue with the project, which commenced in 2017, we now have a twin goal achieved, which is to boost the road connectivity and at the same time resolve the flooding problem that we have in this area. To provide some context in the scope of work that has been done, we have provided the bridge. We have also done general site clearance. We've done removal of all of the inadequate gates and fences that were in the right of way. We've excavated unsuitable material in the roadway. We've provided new drainages with cover slab. We've done walkways. We've also done interlocking stone pavement with 45 MPa strength so that it can last us better. In addition, we have also provided street lights with LED lights that doesn't consume power. We've also done, I don't need to cut across the road because we made provisions for crossings at intervals, longitudinally and transversely. And of course, we've done road furnitures with the provision of the lane marking and the curb marking. The delivery of the network of 9 roads and a bridge has helped in improving connectivity while providing multiple bypass and encouraging traffic flow from Dia Street through Ajayi, Ibrahim Onoshokun, Paul Odulaka, Yetunde Brown, which we are on, Adepero, Ganiat Daudu, to the 3rd axle underpass, or Ayodele Okewo, Soluyi Road, Femi Kufo, Okun, Adiremi Akeju, Yetunde Brown, Adepero, Ganiat Daudu, to the 3rd axle road. So for people who are coming actually from Alapa and Ketu, you do not need to come back to the same region because you can take the bypass at the back and also get to the road. The whole essence is to provide traffic seamlessly into the whole community. On behalf of the Minister of Works and Infrastructure, I want to again heartily welcome you all to this commissioning ceremony. I must not fail to use this medium to express gratitude to the contractor of Xenon Construction for the delivery of the project. I only want to thank and appreciate the vision of Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and Mr. Deputy Governor, Dr. Bafemi Kabir, to continue to provide the speed and the ease with people commute from one point to another in line with State Transport Master Plan. I wish you all a wonderful time and compliments of the season. Baby, I feel like I will shake you.
Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, Honorable Member of the House of Representatives, all other courtesies duly extended. With your kind permission, sir, we will go on now to watch a project brief which will come in form of a documentary about the before, now, and after of these roads. If you are ready for us, let the telecast start now.
Roads play a considerable part in the socio-economic development of any society. It is a strategic economic growth driver and also serves as catalyst for public development. Good roads enhance the quality of lives of the people and, in its own way, make life worth living. The many benefits of good roads are the reasons why the administration of Governor Babajide Soluyi and the Deputy Governor, Dr. Bafemi Hamzat, gave the provision of this essential infrastructure a priority since May 2019. As a step towards achieving the provisions of the first pillar, T, in the theme's development agenda, which stands for traffic management and transportation, the administration prioritized a continuation of strategic ongoing roads and link bridges and identified for reconstruction some major arterial roads with good connectivity to adjoining roads that would serve as alternative bypasses to roads. The newly completed network of 9 roads and a bridge at Soluyi community in Kosofe local government area falls within the category of the former.
Specifically, I moved to this road 34 years ago. It was hectic to get here. Starting from Deer Street, which is under construction, up to here, it's just like a village.
Before now, there was nothing in Soluyi. Soluyi was a dead end. Soluyi was completely cut off from the whole of Lagos State. Between here and Deeper Life is about 2 kilometers. We used to trek out to Soluyi. I think about 2015 or 2010. That was when we now created a bridge, a wooden bridge at Yetunde Brown to link Soluyi. But before that, there was nothing. The third road ended at what we call the bus stop, Shosanya Street. Just before Shosanya Street, that was where the third road ended. And even at that, the whole of Estaport Road was a no-go area. Okay, we were passing in front of Chevron, like the Shamo, that's where we were passing to come in. So before this development, there were no roads here. If a car is passing through an police precinct, every other person must wait. It was that narrow.
Even in the last 2 years, this road is now the Shosanya Street, Brown Street, and most of the streets here were not motorable. But immediately this present administration came in and visited this area. About 3 months after, I would say they started the construction. And so all intent and this is what I would call a magnificent construction.
Awarded in September 2017, the Network of 9 Road project comprising Okun, Femi Kufo, Brown Adegbenro, Ganiat Daudu, Yetunde Brown, Anipo, Sosonya, and Aderemi Akeju Street, which also has a 30-meter deck on pile bridge, are to serve as alternative routes to the ever-busy Ayodele Okeowo Road, adjacent Deeper Christian Life Bible Church, which was the only access in and out of Soluyi community in Bagada. Again, they are to decongest and resolve the traffic gridlock motorists were experiencing during peak periods and church events arising from high vehicular volume. Since coming on board, the administration gave the reconstruction of these roads great priority. This saw the scope of works progressed speedily. The scope includes construction works on the deck and pile bridge, demolition of existing inadequate drains and culverts, excavation of unsuitable materials, provision of drains with concrete cover to serve as walkway, relocation of public utilities such as water pipes, electric poles and transformers, earthworks and provision of crushed stone base, interlocking and asphaltic concrete pavement. The roads were completed. The provision of service ducts, culvert, lane marking, curb painting, and installation of white LED street lightings with power generating set. With a population of over 300,000 people living within the Soluyi, Araromi, Ifako, Bagada communities, the reconstructed network of roads will bring great relief to residents and visitors alike. The project will reverse the traffic discomfort residents experience and resolve the area's environmental challenges arising from stormwater discharge, which caused perennial flooding due to inadequate drainage system.
For me particularly, I am ecstatic because the whole of Soluyi up to Chevron, up to Kosofe Lga, whenever it rains, all the water comes here. This was the lowest point in the valley. Okay, so for us to now have this road is a major development.
Of great significance of the project is the opening up of the community and improvements in traffic flow from Dia Street through Ajayi Aina, Ibrahim Onoshokun, Paul Odulaja Walter, Sefre Yetunde Brown, Adegbenro Ganiat Daudu to the 3rd Excel Underpass or through the same Dia Street to Ayodele Okeowo, Soluyi Brown, Femi Kufo, Okun Aderemi, Akeju Yetunde, Brown Adegbenro, and Ganiat Daudu to the 3rd Excel Underpass.
I thank God to be alive to see it. And I have always said something. And that has always been that I have found in Lagos State a government that actually practices what the government is a continuum. It is not a state where A begins a job and abandons it and says, okay, I have. No. And that is one big advantage we have. Okay. Incidentally, when they are talking about these roads, we undertook a tour to see what it was going to be like. We were going to go and make our proposals. That particular day, a lot of people will say, oh, it does not concern them. No. Like they said, ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. There are quite a lot of people who I look at them and I laugh. When we are talking about this road, they refuse to get involved. But when because they felt they're taking their children to school, they are not supposed to show you. The nearest schools you have outside. But parents will drop their children in school, and when those children close, they come in through the canals. There used to be a boat between Yetunde Brown and Soluyi ferrying children, anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. But thank God it did not happen. It took for the present governor, okay, to come in the rescue of Soluyi. We have a new Soluyi. We used to have a group, we called ourselves Soluyi Renewal Initiative. Now we have the renewed Soluyi.
What's more, the road network serves as a bypass for motorists within Soluyi community, linking Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, 3rd Mainland Bridge, and Apapa Orochoki Expressway via the 3rd Axial Underpass. Such will improve multi-directional flow of traffic in the area, bring relief in commuting, and reduce the man-hour lost in traffic gridlock considerably. They will also boost value of properties, improve the security, and promote socio-economic activities within the area.
But right now, we can smile. You can see that we're all full of smiles, that our roads are passable, and our streets, our house, when rain is falling, we go to our rooms and sleep. Unlike before, during the rainy season, we dare not come here. But now we are happy that during the past 2 rainy seasons, we have not experienced any flood. Our streets are okay, and our roads is okay. Right now, our house is full of joy. The value of our properties have been.
Thank you very much. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Ben. Solo, thank you. Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, Member House of Representatives, all other courtesies duly extended. With your kind permission, sir, we will take some goodwill messages. First on the lineup is the Honorable Member representing Kosofe Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Honorable Oluwarotimi Ojo Agunsoye. A round of applause for him, please.
Thank you. Mr. Governor, that's the Governor of Lagos State. A quiet achiever, a man of valor, highly unassuming. Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, the Deputy Governor, a quiet man, a man that is always there for the people. The powerful members of the House here, particularly our own, Okanlawon, that's our own. We have Honorable Tobun here and my good friend and brother, Rotimi Apiru. The powerful ESCO members, I respect you, I believe in you. Because without you, if you didn't give the approval, nothing would have been done here. And the SSA in particular, the essay to the governor on works and infrastructure engineer around the corporation. The GAC member, Baba, Esheo, Eturi, Lagos State, Washington, okay. The helpers, Baba mi, Eturi, the market women, and particularly our ìyá tó ń kọrin tó ń lójoojúmọ́ nínú òjò nínú ẹ̀rùn àti God bless you. You see, the story and the history of the 9 roads and the bridge, I cannot tell today, but I was part of it. Day and night. Series of meetings that we had. Thank you very much, sir. And the work started. But you know what? It is not the person that started the job that matters, or the person that concluded it. Mr. Governor, we are using this opportunity to say a big thank you to you. You and your team. This is my constituency by the special grace of God. Oh, I have the chairman here. Chairman, please forgive me. I recognize you. The chairman of Kosofe, that of Ikosisheri and Agboiketu. God bless you. This is my constituency, sir. And you are doing tremendously well here. I appreciate you. But you know, I wouldn't want to take your time. I want to ask for more. And what am I asking for? Mr. Governor, sir, not quite long, I think about a week ago, we supplied some transformers to our constituents. And you see, we want you to please assist us to talk to both Ikeja Disco and that of Eko to please install those transformers and energize the transformers for them and stop asking the residents for money. And again, Mr. Governor, if you go to Ojota, there is this road, Roju, please help us attend to that road, Roju Avenue. And Alaji Amao, then Badebo area, Taiwo Street, Abi. Thank you very much. So please, I will not say more than that. I know you are working and Lagos is improving. Mr. Governor, I thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate Honorable Oluwarotimi Agunsoye once again, Member House of Representatives. Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, Member House of Representatives, ladies and gentlemen. Next on the goodwill message lineup is the Honorable Member representing Kosofe 1, Honorable Sonny Ganiu of Konlaon. A round of applause for him.
Solo. Mr. Governor, sir, our able, value-header, performing governor, we welcome you to my constituency, Kosofe Conference 1. I also want to welcome his right-hand man, our own amiable Deputy Governor, Mr. Dr. Hamzat, Obafemi Hamzat. I also want to welcome his value-adding team, that's the cabinet,
Please, you are welcome to Kosofe Constituency 1. That's the constituency where things happen. You hardly can have it, good, like you're having it today. Mention which constituency has enjoyed the benefit of democracy like I enjoying in Kosofe today. Mention. So we thank you, sir, for all that you have done for us. I also want to recognize our father, the GSC member, Omoba, our father that has been prodding us and leading us well. You are welcome, sir. Sorry, honorable members here present, dear brother, Honorable Tomo, Mustahin, the Chairman's Committee on Works, is also the man of the day. I also want to welcome my dear brother, Honorable Timi, the Chairman of Kosofe Local Government, and Weketa and Kosofe. You are welcome. Our dear father, Baba Adola Edele, you are welcome. So my dear sister, who made all of this happen today, Mrs. Arabide Adeyoye, I thank you very much. I knew the sleepless night that we both had in bringing about all of this, especially the road, the Adebero, the Adabro road, the Kia road that is ongoing, the road beside the council, Kosofe Local Government Council, leading by the express road, which is ongoing. You have done well for us. I thank you. Each time I call you, you answer me. Thank you very much. May God continue to abide with you. I greet our banners, obas and chiefs, Iyoloja, Babaloja, the CDA. We. God bless all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I won't want to read my prepared speech. Today is a day of thanks and gratitude. It's a day of thanks and gratitude to God Almighty that we are having 9 roads commissioned in a fair swoop. Is a day of gratitude. You agree with me that today is a day of it's a day of gratitude. We thank you very much, sir. Mr. Governor, you see, like I said at our last event at LMO, good governance is not as to basic characteristics. It is visible and it is feelable. It is visible in the sense that you can see it happening, that this is good governance. All of this that we are seeing, is it not good governance? All these good roads, good schools, good medical care, hospitals, all of this infrastructure development that are going on, it's good governance. And you can also feel it. You can feel it. Look at this road now. What it does is that it enhances productivity and efficiency. And it makes life livable. The road busting out into the second Oro access road that will be linking the Third Mainland Bridge, that will be linking the Apapa-Oshodi Express Road, that will be linking the Lagos-Ibadan Express Road, will only bring support to commuters. It makes commuting easy, it makes life livable, enhances productivity and efficiency. We thank you, sir. God will continue to abide with you, sir. The technology that they are deploying into our schools and into work processes, it will only continue to add value, it will enhance efficiency and productivity, especially in our schools, the Eco-Excel and the rest of it. So we thank you very much, Mr. So I also have a request, Mr. Norman. Our people, you are, by the grace of God, you will be commencing the project of Okpebi Road, which shall be busting into Ojota, Mende, Ifako. And for that reason, so many houses will have to go. But we're told that the right of way will claim 70 meters to the right and 70 meters to the left. So my people from Kosofe Constituency are begging that it could be redesigned in such a way that it will reduce pace. Yes, we want development. Yes, we want that project. Then let's do it in a way that it will reduce pain and would not send so many people into their untimely grave. Then Taiwo Street in Ojota is very important. Mabaoku Street in Oworoshoki. Salawo ni Ikoyi Street in Ifako. These are our priority, and I have sent them to the SA Works. I believe our performing governor will help address all of this. I thank you, Mr. Governor. May you continue to live long in good health. All of these your laudable strides we appreciate. They are commendable, they are praiseworthy. God be with you. So I will leave us with these songs. Song, what's the song? Only láti lérè tó lè jẹ, only láti lérè. Only láti lérè tó lè jẹ. Gómìnà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ aláràbarà, tó ń tọ́jú wa nígbà gbogbo, tó wà pẹ̀lú wa nígbà tó dùn, tó wà pẹ̀lú wa nígbà tí kò sí, tó ń ṣe títì aláràbarà, tó ń kọ́lé ìwé aláràbarà, tó bá tún yá kò máa yẹ ká gbàgbé ẹ̀ o, ó yẹ kó ní láti lérè tó. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much. Solo. Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, Member House of Representatives, all other courtesies duly extended. Next, I will invite the Chairman of Kosofe Local Government, Honorable Moyosore Ogunlewe, for his goodwill message. Let's appreciate him, please.
Solo, Mr. Governor in so many places. Your Excellency, sir, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Soluyi, Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, the Member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Rotimi Kosofe, my own personal person. The Lagos State House of Assembly member present, Honorable Soluyi and all other House of Assembly members present, I recognize you. My own father, the GSC member present, Omoba Shosoye. Our own apex leader in Kosish, in Aboiketu, Mr. Stephen, Chief Mr. Stephen Oyedele, the Special Advisor on Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Adeyoye, the Permanent Secretary, the Office of Infrastructure, I recognize you, the Commissioners present, my own neighbor, Honorable Tuji and Honorable Tokumbo. Party leaders, ward leaders, the royal fathers, the religion leaders, community leaders, market women present, the artisans, the youth members, and our own party faithfuls. Well, I won't say too much. Mr. Governor, I want to formally welcome you and also thank you for these roads you are giving to us. For me, what this has done is it has made our campaign easier. We now have a lot to say. I remember very, very well when we were campaigning, we had a lot of issues, especially in Ifako. Àṣekọ́kàn, àṣegbá, àṣàwó, ṣáàtìrì, abẹ́rẹ́ iṣẹ́ wá sí. So, tó bá di 2023, àfẹ́gbọ́ story. Ẹ máa di ìbò yẹn pé ní nǹkan tẹ́ fi wá síbẹ̀ fún bá ń ṣe. Let me also let me also use I've jumped into my colleagues in trouble. The mayor of Abeketu, I'm very sorry, yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for supported me in particular. And also my sister, the mayoress of Kosofe Lga, Princess Thank you so much. Well, Mr. Governor, sir, every yoke of infrastructure provision as undertaken by your good self and your cabinet, we want to use this opportunity to thank you. For me, you have achieved a lot. This is not the time to say. I will just pick some few things and also tell you what some few things that we also need within this local government. It's yet another giant stride in the efforts of the Governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu. So you are indeed an achiever, an actualizer, a performer. Please permit me on behalf of these good people to say and to express our profound gratitude and appreciation for what you have done for the people of this community. Surely. Sir, my own quick request, sir, is that Ojota Taiwo Street, they have, in fact, it's very close to me and I'm having a lot of issues. Within our own 100 days, we've been able to construct 10 roads within this community. Sir, they are trans-sea roads. And for me, it's just small roads so that we can also give back to the people what we campaigned and what we told them we were going to do. So please, sir, we want to also notify you that the road going to UBA, that's in Deer Street, sir, please, sir, help us look into it quickly. You have disturbed me too much. I've said it now, so don't disturb me again. The governor will do it for us. The governor is Mr. Tokadu, so he will do it. Don't worry. Yes, sir, we appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming. I won't say too much. Yes, sir. My sister in Kosofe said I should just say, when I say Kosofe, you will understand what she means. Also, in Okeobu, Shomori Street, we'll need your urgent, Abi? Then, in Orosa, there's a particular place in Orosa. There's a point in the I want to lead this here, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Governor. God bless you.
Mr. Governor, sir, with your kind permission, I will invite the chairman of the House Committee on Works and Infrastructure, Honorable Abiodun Tomo.
Thank you very much. I want to stand on a well-established protocol. Well, on behalf of Right Honourable Speaker, the Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honourable Mudashiru Ajayi, we want to sincerely appreciate His Excellency Mr. Soluyi, the Governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and His Deputy Dr. Bafemi absent. I greet all of you. Well, on behalf of Mr. Speaker, first and foremost, he said I should congratulate the people of Soluyi area. Congratulations. Secondly, he said, I should equally commend the contractor, who despite the rise in increase of materials, still went ahead to deliver the project to time and good quality. He said, I should congratulate you and thank you too. Thirdly, he said, I should hold the governor to continue to flag the flag flying, keep the flag flying, because it's a pride to our party. Our party, the APC. You are doing us proud, and we are grateful to you. God will continue to bless you. So on behalf of that Honorable Speaker, we want to urge people of Soluyi to support us, to continue to stand by our party, stand solidly behind us. We will continue to accept your request. We will never let you down. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, all other courtesies duly extended. The last but not the least on the lineup for goodwill messages is that of a member of the Governor's Advisory Council, Papa Honorable Olumiwa Shosanya.
Quickly, let me correct one thing. I'm not honorable. I take extension to calling people honorable. You can only be honorable if you are trying the House of Assembly, Reps, or Senate. So I think you take that. Not Mr. Governor, our party is Commissioner for Wolu, and it's can I say better hand? Better because when you see the governor, you see. Are you in the post only? I want to stand on the existing protocol because the governor has another. Mr. Governor, sir, I want to thank you for what you have done for and Soluyi. Before the construction of these roads, Ifako and Soluyi, the two of them are parallel line, have never met. But at the end of the construction of this road, you cannot move in and out. And I want to tell you that the road has brought unity among us. And from February, by the grace of God, we are having monumental smart city. We are turning this area to a smart community. We are taking full responsibility for the maintenance of this road. We are banning commercial Okada and we are replacing it with 10 mini buses. In fact, one of the residents that is a motor dealer has donated one. And in fact, when we are going, it's already outside to see if I call Soluyi shuttle bus. Apart from that, there has always been a problem between Amoni Estate and Ghanaian Adalto. Only yesterday, in my house, the harmony among them has been extended to Ghanaian Adalto. So we are now one. And what we're trying to do, we are putting all the community CBA together, and we're having a central security that will oversee security here. Mr. Governor, I hate being occupied, but what we are doing in Lagos, the infrastructure that is going on all over Lagos, you deserve to become infrastructure government. I know that some people who say their project government. This is real infrastructure. And we want to thank you for all you have been doing. But like Oliver Christ, Mr. Governor, Essie, I think I think from like Oliver Christ, we want to bring to your attention that we still need your help. And this includes the construction of the main, that's number one. And at this function, I'm going to present to you, this is from the party. We have professional in politics who are members of the party. As soon as this was completed, we felt that we should turn into local government of one city. And it came up with a report to reposition local government administration in Lagos State. And the report Kosofe case study. We want this report to be duplicated in all the 57 local government. So I want to seek of you to put together a study group and use this report as a working paper. And I want to let you know that all the 6 members of that committee, we have consultant ophthalmologist, we have a lady who happens to be at the intern revenue as a director. She's a PhD in taxation, member of the party. We have general accountant. We have IT. He has done, I don't know whether it's around. You want to make every local government administration, he has produced the POS that you can use to collect the money. This time is cash. The staff that operate will charge it as you are using your telephone. If you charge 100,000, maybe you have 5%, you will charge 95. You will receive 100. So no salary, the class is commissioned every day. And the money of the local government performs remain in the bank. So this will be done. So lastly, before I take my seat, I'll be unshakable if I don't thank or appreciate a lady who has superintended on this work, and that is the exit work and infrastructure. The woman, the lady, I want to call her Lady Quality. She knows what is called quality. And what she has given to us, what she's given to us in Lagos, or this is also, they are quality comparable to any country in the world. Madam, continue with your work. Mr. Governor, I want to say that I've seen what is going on in DRC up to Akoka. May I say that we are looking forward to welcome you back on or before this time of next year to commission that work. So, can I wish everybody Merry Christmas? Yes. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you.
Let's appreciate Papa Olumuyiwa Shusanya, member of the Governor's Advisory Council. Solo. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, about 31 months or so ago, a man took the oath of office with his deputy to become the governor and deputy governor of Lagos State. And I can tell you that since then, Lagos has become a huge construction site. talk about the health sector, housing sector, redressing infrastructure. All we are seeing is good governance. We are seeing deliverables that are visible and tangible. It is not a surprise. Papa said it a short while ago that some people will do substandard projects. They will call all the television in the world to come and open one road. Here we have 9 roads and a decompiled bridge. 10. What some states will share into 5 months. Mr. Governor is doing it on a single day. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I invite the award-winning governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, to address this gathering. Mr. Governor, sir, you are respectfully invited.
Thank you very much. Talking about thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. We also have Baba Ogundele, Oyedele here. Everyone, it's nice to see you. Ojoya, Ekwewu, Agbára Ọlọ́run, His Royal Majesty Oníkòsí of Ìkòsí land, Lọ́wọ́n Adúlótì Ọba Samuel Alamu, Ẹ̀dùn Arọ́badé and other members of the Royal Father Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀gànni o. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin lóyè ẹ̀yin baálẹ̀, gbogbo yín mo kí o. Thank you very, very much. You've been here for a while. We want to thank you. We want to thank you for all your support. All of our political women that are here, led by Honorable Jumoke Okoya Thomas, our APC women leader, Honorable Kafila Atopara, thank you very much. Mama, Mokina Galaja Kerile, Kenny, St. Brown, all of you will greet you. Our market men and our market women, thank you all very much. Our CDC and CDA, we. Thank you very, very much. Jojo by saying to receive you, all the resident association of Alapere, Soluyi, and Ifako estates, all here in large numbers. Thank you very much. All of our elegant women in blue cap, in blue attire, white and blue, mokinyo, in purple, mokinyo. All of you, I greet each and every one of you, residents of Soluyi. Thank you very much for accommodating us here today. We thank all of you for coming out in large number to be part of this event. Gentlemen of the press, I always remember you. Like I said, everybody's under the canopy. You're under God's canopy. So God will continue to protect and guide you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. And so I want to congratulate all of us, all the people of Soluyi community, on this occasion, celebrating the completion and the formal handover of 9 network of roads and a bridge to the community. Like it was been said, this project was conceived before we came, but nothing has been achieved at that time. Several times are taking trips to come and monitor and supervise this network of road. And it's because we see that this is not just a community, this is a community that is very indigenous, and there's a need for us to ensure that they receive and they feel the real dividends of democracy. Inú mi dùn ọ́, ayọ̀ mi kú lẹ́yìn pé a fi ìparamọ́ àfijẹ́ ìníyà pé a wá sí àdúgbò ilé yìí a dẹ̀ rí pé èyí tó ti dùn yìí láti bí 40 years 50 years Ọlọ́run ti bá wa connect Soluyi àti Ìfàkọ̀ community papọ̀. Mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín mú sùúrù tẹ́ ní fún wa pé ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe. Ojú tí mo ń wò yìí gan ojú appreciation ni pé inú yín dùn pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tẹ́ fi síjọba pé kò gbàgbé yín, Ọlọ́run náà dẹ̀ gbàgbé yín, ẹ fún ayé láti ọwọ́ o. Thank you very much. And so for us, it's not just to build. Population have shown that this community alone has over 250,000, almost 300,000. So we cannot leave you. And I'm happy, even when I was coming in, that indeed the connection is real and you can feel the impact. The impact is that your community from different parts of Lagos will have been reduced by not less than 1 hour. You can imagine if you have to go towards deeper life to make all the difficult turn to come back to Bakery Brown here. But you coming from the actual road in 3 hours, you have entered your community. I want to indeed thank the contractors and commend all of us for bringing together Soluyi, Aramako, Ifako, Bagaga Community United. And so many of your people have spoken. They have spoken about the symbiotic relationship that will now come amongst all of you. And that's what we'll expect. But it's not just what you deserve. You deserve a lot more. And I've listened to all your community leaders, all your representatives that have worked from the MHR to your House of Assembly member, to your chairman of the local government, and to one of your respected community leaders. And each one of them had first thanked us, but had explained in one form or the other what are your other needs. And we're not shying away from it, because that is what governance is supposed to be. We're supposed to come here, listen to you, take positive feedback back, and go and work on it. Inú mi dùn pé ìtawà bá ń ṣe léyìí, ẹ̀ ń fi ọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀ ń sọ fún wa, ìtò ń dùn yìí, àti ìta ti ṣe, tẹ́ ẹ̀ dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀lẹ́fín ń tọ́. Nǹkan tó ń pè ní pé ọmọ àṣìṣe ìlú nìyẹn. Tẹ́ pé ìlú jókòó báyìí sìn. Inú mi dùn pé gbogbo ìtẹ́fẹ́ ká tún lọ ṣe, nítorí pé ẹ believe nínú apá lè ṣe nìyí. It's because you believe so much that we have shown capacity and we have shown the ability to do it. That's why you are trusting us. And so that is what we need in governance, trust. It has to be a trust between the people that we're governing and the people that are governing. And so we are happy that you have been able to express through your various representatives to say to us that there are transformers that were provided, that both the distribution companies need to connect and energize those transformers. We'll take the positive feedback, and I can assure you that those transformers will be energized. You have told us to think through and see how, because 3 people spoke about Taiwo Street. We're going to look for where that Taiwo Street is, and we're going to sort it out. But it's important for us to also say what we're doing, because this is not the only place we're working in the constituency. I'm sure you know that we're working on the other side. We're working at Demuren. Abi, at the other side of Kosofe. We're working at Demuren, at Boyiketu. We're working on Agidi Road. We're working on Church Street, just to ensure that your neighbors at the other side of the Express Road are also not left behind. And we're not just working on the right-hand side. Right from Unilag Gate. We're working from Unilag Gate to Bariga. From Bariga, we're coming to Soluyi. Abibeko, Kẹ̀ríkà tí ń ṣe lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ máa dé Deeper Life. At one sort of about Deeper Life here, we should join Ajaya in order to eat. Abibeko, that's the feedback. So when we finish the phase 1, you can see that we're doing it, and we're doing it in methodological order. 2 contractors are from Greenland Gate, and you can see that we're turning it to dual carriageway. Express road, and we're doing it, it's getting to Bariga, from Bariga, all of the road to Soluyi. And once we finish that, we've added it to Ajaya, you know, we'll do it. Along. But the big one, which I'm believing that all your representatives politically will receive huge votes from this community, all of them. The big one is your Kwebi Ojota link bridge that we're going to flag it off in January. we have awarded that job to Julius Berger. And I want to assure you, the Honorable said that there are some houses that are going to be demolished. No, there are no houses that are going to be demolished. I am telling you that the right of way for that road and the link bridge does not have any demolition. It is swamp, and we're going to be doing a bridge. So you can move. Imagine you can move from Okwebi. There will be a bridge that will fall onto Ojota, and from Ojota will be coming here later. That will come and link you up to here in the phase 2 of it. So you can see that the connection and the connectivity to Lagos is beginning to happen in your lifetime. It's beginning to happen, and the reality is coming to place. So I want to assure you, Honorable, that no structure, there are no demolition. It is right on the swamp, and the contractor will work on the swamp once they start up, the construction of that road. And I'm believing that that road, or that opening up alone, will open up from Bagata to Kosofe, straight to Okwebi, straight to Ikeja. All of the connections will happen. You don't need to go. You probably don't need to go to 7-Up or Anthony to go and turn again. Kiakiani. We see this as part of our responsibility as a government. We believe that one of the reasons why you have brought us here, one of the reasons why we continue to ensure that our party remains the relevant one in the whole of Lagos is because we keep to all of our electoral promises. Under our administration, the team's agenda continues to be our driving economic policy agenda, and you can see that whilst all the roads are going on, schools are also being constructed. You can see that hospitals are also being constructed. You can see that housing projects are also being commissioned and handed over. You can see that we are also promoting, ensuring that tourism, entertainment, culture are also aggressively being promoted. You can see that we're not leaving anything to chance on security, because we believe that the security of our people is paramount to all of us. And so that's why I will need to advise all of us as we go into our festive season, for us to be vigilant, for us to ensure that we are aware of our environment, and for us to see something, to say something. We popped up the security operatives. The Commissioner of Police is also here seated, and his men have assured us and assured me that this whole season of festivity, as we are going to the end of the year, will be crime-free. They will raise up, and they will be out there to ensure that all of our activities goes on smoothly and very well. I want to enjoin all of our CTCs and our CDAs to continue to work with us, to continue to see themselves as partners in progress, to continue to see that we're the same. For you and for us, it's about ensuring that we can transfer the dividends of democracy to our people, and we'll continue to ensure that all of our promises, not only today, not only on this project, but even in projects that we will be commissioning in the days and the weeks ahead. And so on this note, I want to formally also thank our contractor, Messrs. Zenon Construction, for doing a good job. Mr. Lekon Adebi, thank you very much. You have shown that you are a reliable and a capable person, and we continue to hope that all of the other works that you are doing for us will meet the same standard. I also want to commend and thank the staff and the management of the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, all of the engineers that have done very well. I think you can stand up for recognition. Thank you very much. All of our engineers and directors, thank you very much. And these are all of our staff that are working tirelessly and ensuring that the supervision of projects like this are taken to completion. Finally, is to thank our community, is to say to you to take full responsibility of this road, is to ensure that we're handing over this development and this construction to you, to all of you. It's for you, it's for your maintenance, it's for your well-being, and ensure that government property, government assets are your own assets. Government assets are your own assets. Let us take care of them as if you are taking care of your own property as well. Because it is from your funds, it is from public funds that we have done this, and so you need to take full ownership of all of the roads and infrastructure that we're passing on to you. I also want to assure you that you know that we have ongoing work at Arojobe in Mede that will link up to Atiku, in Soluyi. That is also ongoing. I mean, yes. So that Arojobe bridge, we're going to do it. We're ensuring that Lona people comes around and they continue to clean up your street. We're going to ensure, like I said to you, that security operatives will also be patrolling all your neighborhoods around here. The RRS and the Commissioner of Police have assured me that all of these places will be safe and secure. And so on this note, it's my honor and a very, very pleasure that we will be commissioning these 9 roads here today, and we'll be handing them over to Soluyi Resident Association, to Aramako, Mende, and all of you in Ifako residents. Araromi residents. Because once you do this and you do it well, you can be rest assured that next year there will be other commissionings that will bring in to your community. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Let's give Mr. Governor. Let's give Mr. Governor a resounding round of applause as I immediately invite the Permanent Secretary, Office of Infrastructure, Engineer Rotimi Thomas, to please step forward and move the vote of thanks. The PS Infrastructure, Office of Infrastructure.
Sorry.
Mr. Governor, Mr. Baba, Mr. Deputy, Dr. Kadu, member of the House of Representatives, Honorable distinguished guests on the item, the good people of Soluyi community. I say big thank you to you, and I say good afternoon to all. We acknowledge that the provision of adequate infrastructure is the key to economic development, social stability, communal harmony. There is no iota of doubt whatsoever that with completion and handing over of this project, the state government has once again commitment towards improving the socio-economic well-being of Lagosians. To this end, we'd like to thank God Almighty for the privilege to be alive and be part of this memorable commission. We must also always acknowledge Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, and his amiable Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Kadri Hamzat, for the exemplary leadership and unflinching support towards the execution of this project. On behalf of the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, I say a big thank you to the members of the respected Lagos State House of Assembly who are present, with special mention of the Chairman of the Committee on Works and Infrastructure, Honorable Abiodun. We also appreciate the leadership of our special advisor, Engineer Mrs. Aramide Adeoye. You have been a pillar of support in all ramifications, and the ministry is proud to be associated with you. Thank you once again. Gratitude also goes to the honorable members of the Lagos State Executive Council who are present. I say a big thank you to the most distinguished head of service and body of permanent secretary present. and various stakeholders involved in this project, particularly traditional rulers, party leaders, community development council leaders, community development association leaders, and the entire residents of this area for your patience, endurance, and support during the construction period. Our very committed and dedicated members of the supervisory team on this project, your labor has paid off. Eventually, may you not lose your reward. We also appreciate the contractor, Mr. Zenon Construction Limited, for prompt delivery of this well-executed project. I indeed thank everyone who have one way or the other made the delivery of this project a success. We have the Soluyi community to take ownership of this beautiful project, just as the user should strictly observe safety rules and drive with care. Once again, I thank you all most sincerely, and I wish you journey mercies back to your various destinations.
Thank you very much, sir. Next is the former project